We're going to chat about how to get this thing, this PVS-14, onto this thing, an ACH helmet. There's many ways to do it. There's expensive routes, there's cheap routes. But today we're going to talk about kind of, one of the cheaper routes that still will get you the sort of functionality that you want to get. Now, when you get a PVS-14, if it's built by one of the builders, this one was built by Kosher Surplus, they'll give you some of these free goodies, okay? Now, they're free, so you can't really complain, but they're shit, okay? So here's a bayonet mount right here. This bayonet mount will attach to your PVS-14. You'll get this. This is called a skull crusher. There's probably a nicer name for it, but that's what people like to call it. You stick it in there. You wear this on your head. You can get it on your head. You can start looking through your PVS-14 right away. Now, it's called the skull crusher for a reason. It crushes your skull. It gives you a headache within like a minute. It takes about 5 minutes to get it set up on your head in a semi-comfortable manner. Once you put the PVS-14 on it, it's heavy as fuck, and you're not going to like it. So, you're going to have to spend a little bit more money to get something good. So, what do? So, first you got to get yourself a helmet. If you want a surplus, like if you're a collector, get an ACH helmet. If you just want to wear something on your head that doesn't break the bank, you want to get like a bump helmet, okay? Once you get this helmet, you're going to want to put a shroud on it. This is a Norotos titanium shroud. It was like $15 on eBay. There'll be a hole. Usually there's a hole in the ACH helmet. You put this screw through it, you attach it. Okay. Next, you're going to want to get a Rhino mount. There's many different mounts. There's a G24 mount by Wilcox. That's kind of the more expensive route. And there's a Rhino Gen 1 mount. You're going to want to get the Rhino Gen 2 mount because you can upgrade it and it has a little bit more functionality. So you can tell the Rhino 2 and the Rhino 1 mount from each other by looking at this part right here. You'll see these like two kind of cylinders on the Rhino 1 mount. This is the Rhino 2 mount. And then you'll see that this Rhino 2 mount is a little different than the ones that you see online. This one used to have a bayonet mount to work with your J-arm, but this one has a dovetail adapter. So if you remove this roll pin, you can slide off the bayonet mount and you can put this dovetail adapter on. And this dovetail adapter is around, I think, $70, $65. And the Rhino 2 mount, if you look around, you can get these for like $65, $80 or something like that, right? They can be more expensive, but just shop around, you'll find it. It's usually it's surplus a lot. And the reason you want the Rhino 2 mount is it's got enough adjustability. It's not the lightest mount, but let's see here. We can attach it on. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I'm putting this on the right way. There we go. It clicks on. Okay, so you can drop it. There's this tab right here. This will allow you to slide the Rhino up or down for vertical adjustment. This is the tilt adjustment. Okay, and then this will allow you to slide it forward and back. Okay, and then last, on your PVS-14, you're going to want to get this. There's a few mounts that you can get. You can get a J-arm by Wilcox that's actually pretty good, that uses a dovetail adapter. This is the, dual dovetail adapter by Norotos. So everything I got is Norotos. This mount, it's a piece of plastic with some metal. It's $160, $170. But what it allows you to do is it allows you to attach it to the dovetail adapter. Now you can use this with a G24. However, there can be some fitment issues and you might have to file some things. If you just get all the Norotos parts, it's more likely to fit. And then there's this final screw right here that allows you to move it from side to side. Okay. So I've installed it in a way to use on my left eye. I'm right-handed. However, I'm left-hand dominant, or left eye dominant. Okay. The one last little quirk about this dovetail adapter is when you finally kind of adjust it to your eye, you can't really access the button to remove your PVS-14, but that can also be kind of a little bit of extra safety factor where you're not going to dump your PVS-14, your expensive PVS-14. Anyway, so that's just one way to do it. There's other ways to do it, but this gives you kind of an idea of what it could cost, what's the kind of budget option, and what kind of things you'll need. So you'll need, here, let's get this to focus. You'll need a helmet. You'll need a, shroud. You'll need a mount, which is this Rhino mount, and you'll need an adapter, or you need something to attach the dovetail. Then you'll need something that is the opposite side of the dovetail. So this is the dovetail, this is the dovetail holder, and you need your PVS-14. So yeah, you just spent more than $2,000 on this thing, and now you got to spend $300-$400 to get it on your head. You can use this as a monocular. You can use this thing for a little bit, but when you actually are serious about putting it on your head, yeah, don't find the cheapest option. Spend a little bit more money. Otherwise, you're just gonna be wasting. You're gonna be wasting money because you're just gonna want to get something nicer. So this will kind of get you there. And the last thing for me that I need to get is probably some sort of counterweight system, because even when this is on, it's pretty light. It's all titanium, but it starts cranking on your neck because it's front heavy. So putting more weight on your helmet, but making it more balanced will be more comfortable. Okay, so thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on where to get a PVS-14, how to mount it up, where to get those sort of things, most of these things are from eBay. Just ask a question in the comments, or or message me. Okay, thanks for watching.